In the community of Digital Combat Simulator, people use different type of controller to play this game, but I'm willing to bet you have never seen someone use this controller to play the game. This is DarkWalker Shotpad, and today I'm gonna use the controller to play as a front seater, the gunner co-pilot operator of the AS-40 Apache. At first glance, you can already tell this controller is very different from a conventional Xbox controller. So let's start from the back first. On the rear you can find 3 buttons, and on the shoulder you find the usual 4 buttons. I call them buttons because the trigger is also short click trigger, so it's digital and not analog. A little bit different is that on the right side you can see that the buttons are laid side by side like this instead of front and backward. And on the front, aside from the usual spec, which is the analog stick, the D-pad, and the face button on the right side, we also have a bunch of other extra buttons. So you can see here, around forming a circle around the D-pad is a set of 4 buttons right here, and on the side you can also find 2 yellow buttons, which is more or less system buttons. On the right side, at the edge of the controller is the set of 3 buttons layered vertically. You can also find scroll wheel. However, unfortunately the scroll wheel on my controller kind of broke at the moment, so we won't be using it much. But taking much of a space on this controller is the Touchpad, and you can see that there is no right analog stick, but we don't specifically need that. Touchpad is actually good enough. Now, the reason why I say this controller is a very good TDAC controller is obvious really. You can see that we have a lot of input, which is very important for TDAC. Now you look at the screen right here, you can see that this is a TDAC controller, and you can see there's a tons of hash switch, 4-way hash switch and buttons, and that was on the left side, and here is the right side. There's also a bunch of other around here. So with a lot of buttons, we can fit some of the TDAC and some of the keybind on the TDAC in-game onto this controller. Theoretically, you want to theoretically you can fit about 3 4-way hash switch using the D-pad, the 4 buttons here, and the face buttons, and then you can fit the triggers and image check, LMC stabilizer, as well as weapon fire and lasering and slaving theoretically. And on the right side you can also fit on these 3 buttons right here, you can also fit a 3-way hash switch, kind of like a channel switch, etc. But what I did with this controller is that I used a bit of mapping dark magic, and I was able to fit tons of extra keybind. And the idea is that I stop multiple input into one single button press. So for example, right here, if I press the buttons, you can see that I'm switching between the fire radar control page and the weapon page on the left display. And if I press the button right here, I can switch between several different pages, like the map page, the communication, and AC page. There are also a bunch of other keybind. So for example, if I want to arm the aircraft, so what I have to do is to hover my cursor over here and press the click buttons in order to arm the aircraft. But I don't have to do that because I can just hold down this button and we will do the same thing. Also, this very same buttons, if I tap it, instead of pressing hold it down, I tap it, it will switch between the 3 weapons on the aircraft, which is the gun, the guided missile, and the rocket, which I haven't installed on this helicopter at the moment. Also, we also have the zoom for the TDAC right here, and a couple of other keybind like the FCR single scan and long scan, which is bound to this button right here. Okay, so we are about to arrive at the combat zone, and we need to make sure our craft is combat ready. And there's a few things we can do using this controller really. So first of all, I need the aircraft arms, which I already did. Then I need to switch to the ADGM, and also I want to make sure that the page right here is switches to the radar guided Hellfire instead of the laser guided. Currently it is laser guided. And once again, I can use my cursor, my mouse click cursor, to click on this to switch, but instead I will do something else. So you can see the trackpad here. When I move the trackpad, let's see what happened. Yes, that's right. I have set up so that the trackpad will control the display cursor. Like that, I can swipe and the cursor will move. So I just have to put this on top of this, then tap. Well, that doesn't work for some reason. I don't understand why. That worked for some reason, but it doesn't work. I don't understand why. But I think it's maybe because we can't interact with that. So, oh, it's maybe because we don't have. Hold on. Okay, so I know what's going on here. Let's go to this. And now the TADS, right? Okay. TADS. Now we can. There it is. So now I have selected the radar guided missile because I haven't activated TADS, of course. Okay, so yes, this button is let me switch between the TADS site, the helmet site, and the fire control radar site. And this is really important because I want to if I want to use the missile, I have to use the TADS, and if I want to use the radar, and it's the FCR site. And I have set it up so that this button will cycle between the three modes. Also, let's see what else I can do. I'm gonna have the old missile ready, and I also want to set up so that my acquisition is the gunner helmet side like that. Okay. Now, if I use these left buttons, which is this key right here, I have bound this key to left, I will be able to move my sight to wherever I want to. Alright, so zoom in. We are very close to the combat zone, so I'm gonna press the buttons to zoom in and in. Like that, I can have the so I can toggle between zoom mode. This is like the widest, slightly normal zoom, very zoom, and very zoom in. And then on the back right here, this button right here is the LMC stabilizer. So what it does, that it will stabilize the image and help me keep the cursor on the target. So let's see. Now I'm gonna use the lasing. We are very well within, we are within the combat range. Okay. Okay, what I did was just lasing. So rifle. Alright, so next target. Lasing. And rifle. And next target. And rifle. So that's 3 targets. Now we wait. Meanwhile, I'm gonna take out the order. So that right there is a BMP, certainly. And rifle. Yeah, that did a lot of damage, right? Oh. Well, looks like one of the missile just hit somewhere else entirely instead of. But he's gone. Never mind. We have some extra right on the back right here over the tank. So I think I'm gonna have to go for the heavy armor vehicle first. So let's zoom out in again. Give ourselves a bit of extra zoom, extra view. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a tank and lasing and rifle, and that hit the T-55. Very nice. So let's take a look. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still have 8 Hellfire radar, Hellfire 80 GM. I'm certain that there's a lot more. There's certainly a lot more hostile in the back, so let's get them as well. And lasing, rifle. I see something back here, so lasing and rifle. Okay, so I'm going to use my Radar 4 Pro controller to steer our way out of this, because we are coming very dangerously close to them. But we did a lot of damage. You know, that's already the first star where we fling a punch up guided missile, and yeah, you can see a punch up smoke column. Let's see if I can put the helicopter into the hover mode here. It doesn't have to be like a perfect hover. We just have to stay in the air. Okay, I think that looks about right. So let's get back to our DarkWalker Shotpad and slaving. All right, zoom in. I think that's right. There is our allies, so we don't want to hit them. We want to go further to the back. There they are. Okay, I think that's a tank. So lasing and missile, rifle. I think that's an ABC. I don't want to waste my ammo on that one. We have even more tank on the back. That's a lot. Do we have? Yeah, we have plenty of radar missile left. So let's get rid of them as well. Also, yeah. By the way, I have image tracker. Yeah. So let's use the image tracker features, right? And lock this one. No. Give me a bit more zoom, thank you. Oh, I really suck with this thumbstick. There it is. And there it is. Can we do the fourth one? Okay, good. So I'm gonna use the image tracker to repeatedly send out the radar Hellfire and rifle. And next one. Rifle. And then the next one. Okay. It can only lock like 3 vehicles at once, so I'm gonna lock this one as well. And lasing. And rifle. Jeez, look at that, we are doing tons of damage. So yeah, the SC-54D is seriously a monster. Really monster in cracking ammo. Huh? I thought I launched missile on this one, but for some reason this go. Okay. and we completely use up all of the radar guided ATGM. So I think I'm gonna have to use the laser guided ATGM now. Yeah. And that radar completely went somewhere else. I thought gonna hit this tank right here, but instead it went for whatever in the back, like armor vehicle in the back. Anyway, our ground units is completely wiping the ground. Let's see what else in the back. Yeah, I think that's a tank. Alright, I think that's a tank. I image lock this. Yeah. Actually, never mind. It's gone. You know what? This one is kind of pissing me off for some reason. So, oh my god. Oh no. That was a mistake. You don't want to use this stabilizer when you zoom it out because it's super sensitive. So, image lock. Lasing. Yeah, that's about right. But the question is, can we fly? Never mind. I think we need to yaw them. Okay, now that's more like it. And rifle. About 5 seconds. 1 and hit. Very nice. I wonder if there's something else we can destroy. There's a few infantry here. Alright, let's see if I can use the gun. Alright, we still have 5 infantry, so let's use the gun on them. 3,000 meters and 500. Not the best blade for. Honestly, not the best range to use the gun, but I will try. Yeah, it's over the blade. Yeesh. Yeah, you want to go on. Okay, I think that was a hit. Yep, that's what it hit. And look at that guy. Jeez, he's getting absolutely shredded. Damn, our ground units was ruthless. Jeez, poor that little bastard. Oh no. Oh no. That's a laser range. Something is painting us with laser. Okay, defensive maneuver. I'm absolutely spooked when something is painted with a laser, because usually you don't see the right guided missile coming to you. At least with IINE SAM, we can just pop a flare, pop a few flares, sell ourselves. But for the guided, it's really harder because you cannot use SAM to counter that. You have to use your flying and maneuver. But for some, I thought I took out of the possible ATGM carrier down there for some reason, but for some reason one of them is still alive. But I see something else here. Okay, image lock. Very good. Do we have another ATGM? No. Oh yeah, we have another. Very good. Let's see. Alright. Rifle. Wow, that like completely missed. Alright, so we took out. Yeah, we have captured the second town. Our ground infantry has done the job. And yeah, mission success. Well, we didn't get shot down, so that is a success for me, honestly. But anyway, as you can see, this controller is very great for TDAC, and it's quite cheap really. It's quite cheap. It's about $30 that I bought from one of my local vendor. I mean, don't mean local vendor, but rather the online store. But you're gonna need rewards to make the most use of it, because by default the left analog stick on the outputs are the binary WSD and not true analog, so you're gonna need rewards to convert it back to analog. And well, I don't know if I want to recommend rewards. It's a great mapping software. It's just that I don't like the scummy practice the developer is doing right now. But anyway, I guess that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in seeing more, feel free to drop a comment down below. I will happily make more. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you again